Tens of thousands evacuated, 800 homes, ash. 3 wildfires, 1 city, zero mercy. Spokane is burning, and someone may have started it deliberately. A man was arrested, an arson charge was filed, and prisoners fighting flames to save the very communities they left behind. Can Spokane hold the line before the heat returns? Three large wildfires in northeast Washington that have forced tens of thousands of evacuations, destroyed homes, and damaged some 1,000 other structures continued to rage on August 5th. Firefighters from across the state continued to battle the Old Trails Fire, Fairview Fire, and Autumn Lane Fire, which have burned more than 10,500 acres in the Spokane area. Mandatory evacuations also remained in effect for much of the region. As of the afternoon of August 5th, the Spokane County Sheriff's Office reported that the Autumn Lane Fire remained the most active of the 3 incidents.
Despite heightened fire danger, firefighters successfully held the fire within its established footprint Tuesday while completing and reinforcing containment lines around the perimeter.
Providing the latest update on the Spokane area wildfires, the Sheriff's Office said firefighters are making gradual progress in containing the blazes. The Autumn Lane Fire and the Old Trails Fire are each 13% contained, while the Fairview Fire is just 5% contained. Even with containment efforts improving, the fires remain a major threat as crews continue battling extreme heat, dry conditions, and shifting fire behavior across the region. Earlier, U.S. authorities reported on August 3rd that they had arrested a man on a first-degree arson charge in connection with the Old Trails Fire. USA Today previously reported on August 4th that Aaron F. Farinacci, a 37-year-old Spokane man arrested on a single count of first-degree arson, made his initial court appearance. He was scheduled to be arraigned on the charge on Thursday, August 6th. Officials confirmed that at least 846 structures have been destroyed by the wildfires in the Spokane area. Meanwhile, firefighters have taken advantage of cooler weather to begin getting a handle on wildfires that have displaced tens of thousands of people around Washington state's second-largest city, but hotter, drier, and breezier days lie ahead. Officials reported on Wednesday that firefighters had established containment lines around the perimeters of all 3 fires affecting Spokane and that they were focused on reinforcing those lines. Temperatures were expected to climb from the 80s the past 2 days into the upper 90s with less humidity later this week. As the Spokane area wildfires tore through thousands of acres of wildland-urban interface, destroying hundreds of homes and other structures, a unique crew of incarcerated firefighters stepped in to help protect their community. Washington State's Department of Natural Resources Arcadia 20 program recruits some of the most skilled firefighters from prisons across the state through a partnership with the Department of Corrections Camp Crew program. In recognition of their dedication and service while still incarcerated, members of the elite crew are paid standard state wildland firefighter wages, receive employee benefits, and are represented by a labor union. The program was created in 2022 by Superintendent Ben Hood. During last weekend's wildfires, Hood's own family was placed under an evacuation warning, underscoring the personal impact of the disaster on those leading the firefighting effort.
The Arcadia 20 Transitional Hand Crew is based in Spokane, Washington. We were established in 2022, and so it's become our home for a lot of individuals that come from incarceration. And so that's why we're the transitional hand crew, is because they're coming from incarceration, full confinement to partial confinement in the reentry center that's here in Spokane. So we have a great partnership with Department of Corrections, the Eleanor Chase House Reentry Center. They're here, they're local as well, and we have guys that are from the area, and we have plenty of guys that aren't from this side of the state, and then lived in different locations, but they're here now, and they love their community, and they want to be able to help in any way that they can. It means everything to them that they're able to go and help out the community where they live. We're not always on the fire here at the home front. We can end up all over eastern Washington. Wherever we're needed is where we're going to go. And when it's in your backyard, it's definitely a different. You feel really compelled to give it your all, to really show our community what we're capable of doing and what these guys are capable of. And I couldn't be more proud of the work that they've done since we've been out here. The things that they've accomplished are extraordinary.
Jason De La Cruz, who served 17 years in a Washington state prison on burglary and weapons charges before joining Arcadia 20, realized there was much more to life and started searching for a new beginning in DNR's program.
I just spent the last 17 years in prison. I was sentenced to 25 years for burglary and possession of firearms and stuff. Unfortunate. Definitely took me a long time to learn from those mistakes. I think getting sentenced to that much time, I wish the world is at its end for me. I started to realize that something had to change, and after realizing that sentence wasn't necessarily a punishment but an opportunity, is when I started realizing that there's much more to life, and that living inside that box where I was so comfortable living, there's much more than just that. Since day one, boots on the ground, we were running and gunning, and it's been an uphill battle, not much sleep, but I do believe that the work we're doing, it's definitely doing some really good damage to contain this fire, or at least control it or slow it down just a little bit. It's building us. It's crazy to say, but they're building men. We spent many years in prison and just doing.
As Washington braces for another spell of hotter, drier weather, emergency crews remain on high alert, and thousands of families continue to wait for the chance to return home. Will improved containment be enough to stop the wildfires from causing even greater devastation?
Yeah, push it down another 1 or 2 people. Yeah, so we have more bodies down here. Hit me if you see anything. Yep. Yeah.